Welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In this episode we have some of the finest moments from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Following that incredible Magnum clip at the start from COSAIR, we've got a clip from Archer and a massive point stack on Battlefield 3, Operation Metro using the AS-VAL. SUGARMAESTER is next with 2 sniping clips, certain to give you that Battlefield feeling. Sniping in Battlefield 3 is epic, and the best long-range recon I've ever seen has to be Big E. Enjoy 3 of his finest clips with the audio turned up as he dominates the battlefield from miles away. The third clip is especially good as he manages to take out a tank with a sniper rifle.
Spotted a hostile tank in your area, over.
Artillery vehicle is currently operating in our AO.
The best thing about Battlefield 3 is probably the variety of different clips that you can manage to get. LGC Moriarty is coming in with 2 very special clips. The first is a back-to-back TV shot on parachuters. It's really special being able to do this. When somebody bails out in Battlefield 1 and 5, it can be difficult to take them down, but in Battlefield 3 and 4, if you're in a helicopter at least, you get the chance to destroy them with a TV missile. The second clip he sent in is something a little bit different, but I had to include it because of kind of what he's managing to do here. There's a cheater in this server, Battlefield 3 Firestorm. You can see the cheater flying around the map. This is just absolutely ridiculous how they don't get banned from a server when they're doing this sort of stuff. Nonetheless, LGC Moriarty, being the absolute beast he is, manages to take down the cheater twice, and the second clip is really special as it's a top play against a cheater. Next up we have a hardline clip from JAMMINBEEZY, and this is something that we're going to have to slow down after you watch it for the first time just to work out what happened. It took me a minute to kind of work out what was going on because it's incredibly rare to see something like this. Perfectly timed. He's playing on what I think is Derailed, although I'm useless at names for hardline maps, and he manages to get himself a triple with that snipe using the R700 LTR. Another kill with the G18 just to finish it off. But if we watch it again in slow motion, we see the bike here. He manages to headshot the rider or the driver of that bike. And then I think he either gets 2 kills on the car behind or he destroys the car behind and manages to get himself the triple that way. Pretty rare though, never seen that before on Hardline. Moving on, it's Scoper 49 and a really satisfying kill streak on Flood Zone using the MTAR, a weapon that I very rarely see on the top plays. I know I say that about a couple of weapons, but it's nice to see something that isn't just the AEK on Battlefield 4. An epic clip, this one, on a map that, again, is quite good for infantry gameplay but can be difficult to put together streaks on. This is a really satisfying one. Enjoy. The second clip from Scoper is using the L85A2, a weapon that is severely underrated I feel on Battlefield 4. This is an 11-man back rage, also using the Magnum as you'll see. Not your typical mag dump, spray and pray. He has to work a little bit for his kills in terms of moving around, but a lot of the enemies don't shoot back at all, so super satisfying stuff from his end. Keeping it with Operation Locker, we've got a clip from SABLO, one of the best players in Battlefield 4 who still regularly uploads content. It's great to have him on the show. Getting around the side of the enemy players here on Rush, you can see just in time he gets back into the play zone and then starts destroying them with his Ace 21 CQB.
The enemy have now disarmed the charge on objective Bravo. Let me patch you up.
Moving back to the original meat grinder, it's Battlefield 3 Operation Metro, and Medium Long is coming in with a shotgun clip. Whether you love them or hate them, shotguns in my opinion are very satisfying to watch, the clips at least. This 870 MCS just blasting people away in these close quarters conditions.
I'm gonna try and help clear for my team. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, now I'm dead.
Keeping it with Battlefield 3 for another clip, we have something from Wizard. No audio with this one unfortunately, but it's a really nice clip with the M16A3 on Grand Bazaar. Imagine if this map was remade for the next Battlefield game somehow. If they managed to incorporate it, I think people would absolutely love it. It's such a classic, and this situation here where you manage to push through enemy lines and find yourself in kind of these little side alleys where enemies don't expect you to go, it's something you can experience pretty much every time you play. An awesome map and an awesome clip. Moving on to Battlefield 4, it's DARKFEAR. He's in the medic class using his Scar H. An awesome clip this one, pushing through the different sections on this game of Rush to get himself a load of kills.
Bro, he just outshot me with the G18. 200. Shark Titan tank. One with two loves of
Sticking with Operation Locker for another clip is NEPHYZ, and this one's going to be a kind of typical MG4 back rage. You get behind the enemy players here. We've all done this in the past, or at least tried to. You get your way through, and then you have to work out which enemy is going to die first. An awesome back rage clip. 2 clips left in today's episode. This one from Matti is going to be yet another Operation Locker clip with the M416 this time. This one clearly is a little bit better than some of the others we've seen in terms of skill from Matti. He's an absolutely incredible player. One of the best on Operation Locker. You just don't want to come up against this guy. He's so difficult to kill. The way he jumps around and moves and maximizes the movement in this game is really impressive. He also is running in a squad full of players who know exactly what they're doing as they look to crush the enemy team on this game of Rush, using everything in his arsenal to capture this last objective.
Oh, please.
And finally, a clip from SUPERSHARKOZ, something a little bit different, representing any console players who are out there. A nice little clip using this Magnum on road transmission. Thanks for watching this episode of the Battlefield Top Plays. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. You can send your clips in to battlefieldtopplays@gmail.com and check the players' channels out in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.